Hi everybody, I'm back. I know it's been a very long time since I've done a video, and I do apologize for being away so long, but you guys know in life sometimes things happen and we just have to deal with them and get back to doing the things we're passionate about and love, which for me is being in my craft room and crafting and sharing with all of you. I absolutely love this crafty community on YouTube. And speaking of community, I know a lot of you have messaged me on Instagram and Facebook just to check in to see how I was doing. And I appreciate you all so much. So thank you for doing that. It meant a lot to me. And those of you that have been with me from the start and to my new subscribers, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy my videos, and thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I really love sharing and just crafting, and I love being inspired by all of you. And speaking of being inspired, my friend Misha at Scraps and Things 1, hi Misha, her and I used to do a Pinterest inspired collaboration project, and we decided to start it up again, but this time we're going past Pinterest. There's just so many awesome people out there that do YouTube videos, that are on TikTok, that are on Facebook, you name it. There's just so much inspiration out there to be found, and as a matter of fact, that's what we're calling it, Inspiration Found. And then we'll let you guys know where we were inspired, you know, and send you there. Put some links below. So what we decided to do was one embellishment for each season, winter, spring, summer, and fall. And then that's going to be our first project. And then our next project, which is due, I think, in another week, we're doing an embellishment book. And then her and I are going to exchange them in a swap. So, Misha, if you're watching and you don't want to see my embellishments and you want to be surprised, you may not want to watch this video. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, this is my spring. This is my spring embellishment. And when I think of spring, I think of flowers and bees and, you know, all those kind of things. And my friend Misha actually bought me this stamp set that says hello honey and always be yourself, and there's bees on it and, you know, honeycombs, and I just thought this was so cute to use. So I used this bee here, and then I just used the sentiment be happy. And then I used the flower petals from this Rose Creations die. And this I've had forever. And I want to say I use this size. You can actually use all the sizes to create a rose. But I just thought the petals were so cute on their own that I just wanted to just create a simple flower. So I just used 3 of the dies. But I wasn't happy with the leaves. So I decided to use the Bitty Blossoms die set, and I used the leaves from that. And like I said, I've had these forever, so I don't even know if they can have these for sale. If they do, like on Amazon or something, I will link them below. And this is actually a Hampton Art stamp set. And I don't think it has a name. I'm sorry about that, guys, but it just has a lot of cute bees and stuff in it. So this is for spring, and what I did was in between, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell, I took some foam tape like this, and I just cut a piece, and I put one underneath the petals here and one underneath the petals here, just to kind of raise up the layers to make it look more dimensional. And then I added glue in the center, and I put some of these seed beads, and I colored up my bee. And then what I did was I used some of this clear shimmer spray that I've made. Gosh, I've had this forever. And there's recipes on how to make your own shimmer spray on YouTube. And if I find a recipe, I will post that below as well. And what I did was I inked up with Sweet Blush dye ink. And this is from Paper Tray Ink. I inked all the flowers up, and then I sprayed them with my clear shimmer spray. And this is how they turned out. So I made 2 of them, just because I kind of felt like one wasn't enough. So that's what I did for spring. And then summer, my bestie actually got me this die set from Sizzix. They're Sizzix Thinlits by Lisa Jones, and they're for summer. And so I used this flamingo inner tube, the summer sentiment, the sun, and I didn't use this palm tree. I used my own palm tree that I had and some of these clouds. So if I find the palm tree, gosh, I purchased that a long time ago on Amazon with the island and then the clouds. I will post those below as well. But this is the die set that I used, and these are my summer embellishments. I think they came out so cute. So I just did a lot of layering. I used my pink, just a pink Crayola, oh my gosh, I forgot what the name of this is. Colored pencil. Sorry, guys. And I just did the wings there a little bit. I cut out blue paper, just kind of made waves with my scissors. And then I put the island on here and just layered it all up and put summer here, put the sun behind it and some clouds. But so that's how those turned out for summer. And let's move on to fall. So I used this die set here. Now this one I think is still on Amazon. These are how to build gnomes. Okay, so this is like the gnome body, and these were actually a Halloween set. There's the little cauldron with the bubbles, and you could put hair on your gnomes or no hair, and the different hats and pumpkins. So I used this whole die set here, and then I also used this fence die. I've had this in my stash forever. And if you don't have a fence die, there's tons of them on Amazon. I'm sure you can find them somewhere else besides that. And then also I purchased this May Made It Wheelie Full Wagon stamp set a long time ago, and I haven't used it yet. So I decided to break it out, and I used the Welcome Fall sentiment, and I use these leaves here, and I will definitely post a link to May's website if you're interested in her stamp sets. She does amazing stamp sets, and I absolutely love them. So I got a chance to use this one, and these are my fall gnomies. I love gnomes, and I just thought, why not layer it up? So if you can see in the back here, this is my fence or my gate, and then I put a big pumpkin behind the gate here, and then I did little pumpkins in the front. These are the leaves that I colored in. So what I did was I colored them in, and then I cut them in half, and I put like one half behind this one and this one. I used foam dots to just give them some dimension, and then I put my little gnomie together, and he's holding on to pumpkins, and there's the Welcome Fall sentiment. And then I used a brown Crayola pencil just to kind of highlight his hat a little bit. And then at the tip of his hat, you can see this little dimensional dot here. I just used my beads in a bottle. This is the color Copper Metal. And I found these at Joann's like a long time ago. I absolutely love those. And you could get different colors in it as well. But those are my gnomies for fall. These are my favorite. I absolutely love these. I hope she does too. And then I have my winter. Winter is last. So I recently purchased this cocoa stamp set, and it came with all of the dies that you can use to cut out the stamps. And I'm going to be using this a lot in future videos because I'm going to be making hot cocoa bombs, and these have You're the Bomb, hot chocolate handmade by gnomes. There's just a whole bunch of hot chocolate sentiments, and when I think of winter, I think of hot chocolate. So I used hot cocoa season. I stamped it out and I cut it out. This one I got on Amazon. I'll definitely post a link below if it's still there. And then I used this cup die set right here, the teacup. Then there's like this little warmer you could put on the tea. I used the snowflake. This, when you cut it out, looks like a gingerbread cookie. And I used the straws and the whipped cream. And then these are how the winter ones turned out. So as you can see, my inspiration came from all of my stamps and dies I have in my stash. And you could see pictures of these, and I might even have my phone that I can share this with you. When you go on Amazon, or I don't know if any place does this that you sell the dies, but when you go on Amazon and you look something up, my phone keeps going off. My phone is blowing up, my friends. Okay, for instance, say you bought, here's the die set that I purchased. Let me make this brighter. Okay, those are my gnomes that I bought. There's the cauldron. Okay, so when you're not sure what to do with the dies or how to put them together, you can just look on the website. This is Amazon, and you could like snap a picture, and then you'll have them here to refer to. Same thing with like the hot cocoa. You can look at the pictures online, and those are the pictures that inspired me to do these embellishments. So I will post a link below to this. I'm not sure if this is still for sale, but if I find a hot cocoa one, like I did find this one, and I think it's so adorable. Oh my gosh, isn't that the cutest? I want to buy that so bad, but I'm trying to save money. But he's just so cute. So that one was on Amazon as well. But if I find them, I will definitely post them below. But that's the gingerbread cookie. And then it has this groove in it. And I took my white jelly roll pen and I just kind of outlined it to look like icing. And then I glitter glued. I used this Craft Smart glitter glue and did the snowflake. I put the straw behind it, and in the whipped cream there's these little slits. I just kind of tucked in the cookie. And then at the edge of the cream colored teacup, I used fine linen dye ink from Paper Tray Ink. And that's it. So those are how my embellishments turned out, my friends. I appreciate you stopping by and checking out my video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, because I'm going to really try hard to build my channel this year. And hopefully the stuff life throws at me, I won't have to take so much time off this time. But these are my embellishments, and next week we're to share our embellishment book, and I have found an awesome tutorial that I followed and for you guys to follow as well. So I will definitely share where I was inspired. Thank you guys so much for watching. You take care and happy crafting.